In this video, I'll be talking about the CARES Act and how it could affect your credit reporting. Hi, I'm Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton, and I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with debt collection, credit reporting, and all kinds of other consumer-related problems. This video is going to cover the CARES Act and how it is going to affect and can affect and will affect credit reporting. The latest news this morning was that 26 million people have lost their jobs in the last 5 weeks. That's 1 in 6 people who were employed before this COVID crisis started. So there's going to be lots and lots of unemployed people who need lots of help. The CARES Act was passed to help people out and in a number of different ways. But at the end of this video, you'll understand how the CARES Act can help you out with your credit report during this time. So the CARES Act it applies to furnishers. Now, in the context of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, a furnisher is a bank, creditor, or other lender that provides information to the credit reporting agencies. Credit reporting agencies then report all the information provided by furnishers. And when you dispute information with a credit reporting agency, then they forward your dispute onto the furnishers who do an investigation. So there's a relationship there between furnishers and credit reporting agencies. And the CARES Act applies to furnishers. Now, it says that if you make a deal, you reach what's called an accommodation with one of your creditors, then they cannot report you as anything other than current to the credit reporting agencies. So what kind of accommodations are covered? Deferral of one or more payments, making of a partial payment, an agreement to forbear any delinquent payments, an agreement to modify a loan or contract, or any other assistance or relief granted to you. It's broad in scope. If you have one of those deals with a furnisher, with your bank or mortgage lender or the bank holding your note or any other creditor, then they cannot report you as anything other than current. But the law also says that if you were not current before this COVID crisis, then they can report you as not current. If your account was charged off before this COVID crisis, then they can continue to report it as charged off. But if you were current when this started and you made a deal with your bank or other furnisher data, lender or bank or other creditor, then they cannot report you as anything other than current. This is great news, especially for the 26 million people who've recently lost their jobs. It'll keep your credit score from lowering while everybody gets this mess sorted out. This is a good thing. It means you can continue to apply for and get credit on better terms. Having a higher credit score means you get a lower interest rate. But here's the thing. Lots of furnishers, lots of banks are, well, not always 100% honest. And they're probably overwhelmed with 26 million claims and applications for relief. So what do you need to do to ensure that your credit report is reported accurately, reported in line with the CARES Act, that you're reported as current when you've asked for a deferral or partial payment or forbearance or loan mod? Well, you need to get this in writing. If you have a telephone conversation, follow up with an email or a text message that says, per our conversation on this date, we have agreed to forbear, modify, accept a partial payment, or give me some other relief. If this is not our agreement, please let me know as soon as possible. You can mail them a letter that has the same language. But get something in writing. If they don't give you something in writing, send that letter or email or text message so that you have some proof that you entered into a deal with them. If you have applied for some kind of accommodation and a furnisher is reporting your account as other than current, then I'd be happy to talk to you about whether or not you can make some kind of a claim against them. My number is 210-226-0800. I'm happy to talk to you free of charge and see what we can do. Again, 210-226-0800. And thanks for watching.